Welcome back, code AIers. In this tutorial, we'll see how to count the objects by detecting and tracking it in real time. Yes, we'll use YOLOv9 model for this, an Ultralytics package where we'll detect, track and count the object based on the points. So you can specify the points in your video on basically the area in which you want to count the model to count the object. So that point can be a point of line, that means there will be 2 points, that means 2 xy coordinates, x1 y1 and x2 y2. If you want it to be a region, you can specify 4 coordinates, so basically 4 points, so 4 x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 and x4 y4. As you can see in this video, this is one line, right? So this is the first coordinate, this is the second coordinate. So based on the size of your video, you need to specify the coordinates. So what it will do is it will count the objects, like the in count and out count, based on the number of objects coming inside or outside of this line. So this is what we'll achieve in this video. You can see the persons are being tracked and the number of persons coming inside the line or going outside this line is shown here. Yeah, so let's get started. Yeah, so this is our code. First of all, we need to import Ultralytics package, so YOLO from Ultralytics. So what we'll do is we will ensure that we have Ultralytics installed using pip install -U in Ultralytics. So always reinstall using -U. It will ensure that you have all the updated changes in your Ultralytics package. So we'll do from Ultralytics import YOLO, and then we need to import one more thing, that is object counter. So for that you need to do from ultralytics.solutions import object counter. So it has this object counter predefined which does the object counting on the model. So we do not need to specify and write the whole line of code from the scratch. We can directly use it from Ultralytics. And then we need to import the CV2 library. After that, we need to specify the model which we want to use. So for this purpose, like for today, we'll use YOLOv9 model. So what we can do is YOLO, and then you can write the weight file name. So it's YOLOv9c.pt, what I am using right now, and we'll pass it to a variable called model. Now what we want to do is we want to perform this tracking on a video, so we'll use CV2 for this. So we will do CV2.video capture, and then we'll give the path of the video on which we want to perform the detection and then tracking and the counting. So I have this video in the same folder. 2 videos are there. I'm gonna use any of, so let's say person video, so it's in the same folder. So I'm just passing the person.mp4 name of the file. If it is in a different folder, you need to pass the whole path of this video file. Yeah, so now this cap variable has this video, right? So now as we see that we will read the video and we will set the height, weight and FPS of the video. So by asserting it, cap.isOpen function, what it does is it ensures that there is no error in the reading the video file, and then we'll specify height, weight and FPS of the video using the cap.cv2 function. So it's like cap get frame width, height, width and the FPS. So we are setting the height, width and FPS of the video using this. Now after that, we'll move to the main important part, which is this region points. As I said, region points is like 2 points. So this is the first coordinate, this is the second coordinate. The size of my video is 1280 by 720. So I want to ensure that first point should be the starting coordinate of the x and the mid coordinate of the y. So it will be like 0, this is the x1, and then y1 is 360, that is 720 divided by 2. So this will be like first coordinate, and the second coordinate is 1280 then 360. That means 1280 is the last point of my x-axis, because my video is the size of 1280 by 720, and then 360 is the half point of y-axis. So as I have shown you my video, so the first So this is the first point, that is x-axis it's 0, that is x coordinate is 0, but the y coordinate is the half of the whole y dimension. So whole y the width size of my video is 720, so it's 0 comma 360, and then this point is the last coordinate of the x-axis, that is 1280, because the length of my video is axis of my video is still 1280, so it's like 1280 comma it, and the y axis is same, so it's 360. So this is how we can set the line coordinates. Similarly, if you want this model to perform the counting in a particular area, that means in a region, so you need to specify the points, that is coordinates of 4 points. So it will be like a rectangle, or it can be a square, or it can be more than 4 points, so 5 points. So you can specify a number of points you want to. So for this video I'm just going to use 2 points, right? So yes, so right now we have specified the points in region points. Now what we will do is we need to ensure that what output of the video, name of the output video, and then in what format I want my video to be saved. That is, right now I am using on Mac, so I am using MJPG. Then we need to set the FPS. It is same as the original FPS of the video, and then the height with we are keeping it same as what we have read it while reading the video. So it's done. Now we are moving to the main important part, which is the counter. So what we'll do is we are gonna use this object underscore counter provided by Ultralytics, and then we're gonna use object counter function. Yes, Ultralytics has made our task easier, and we don't need to do the coding of the scratch for the object counting, although we can, but right now we are not using it. If you want it, then probably from the scratch we can see how it is done in next videos, but right now we'll just use the predefined function by Ultralytics, and then we are passing this instance to the counter. Now this counter has few arguments, through that we can set how we want that counting to be. Right now I'm just setting these 4 parameters, that is view image equals to true, region points, that is providing the region points is very important, so it's what we have set. Right now class names, yes, I want the class names on which the counting should be done, and that should be the names I'm getting from the model, so I'm not selecting the class, right? And then draw tracks equals to true. So yes, so now we have set all the counting parameters, and now what we'll do is we will ensure that it is tracking it, and while tracking it is doing the counting. So we'll provide a while condition, while cap dot is open, that means while the video is open. We'll ensure that it is reading the frames, cap dot read, and we are do condition checking, and they handling the exception like if not success. So basically if the video has any empty frames, or if the video has ended, we'll just break. If not, we'll do tracking on the model. So we have got the model from here, that is yeah, so this model, so dot track, we can direct, we are using the default track and type of YOLO, and then we're gonna pass this image, we are reading it. We'll do persist equals to true, because we want the model to have the frame wise information, so we want it to store the information, so we'll do persist equals to true, and then show equals to false. Now we have all the tracking information of the model. Now on the track information, it has the track ID, it has the class name, and it has the detection threshold and everything. So on that particular track information we want to do counting. So what we can do is counter, it has all the object counter function, and it has start counting method. So in that we'll pass 2 things. First is like the image which we are reading, and the track information. So what it will do is it will count on that image, on that frame, and using the track IDs, the class names, and the confidence, it will do the counting based on the particular region which we are providing it here. And when it is done, what it will do is it will keep on adding the frames, and it will create a video. So this is the video writer information we have done. So we will pass like video writer dot write, and this I am 0, and then cap dot release, because it is in a while loop right now, and we are reading the frames from one, and we are performing this tracking and then counting. And then once it is all read, then we can do video writer.release and then cv2 to destroy all windows. So I hope it is clear, and it is a simple and straightforward method of counting the objects by tracking it in a particular region. Yeah, so and it's a simple way we can just do Python object counting YOLOv9 the file name, and then we'll do run. Yeah, so we'll just see in a moment what the output will be. Yeah, so this is a warning right now. I'll ignore because this is a warning related to the Python version, so I am ignoring it. So you can see this is a line, and these are the number of persons being detected, and it is counting how many persons are coming inside this line or going outside this line. It's very interesting and nice to see how it is, and you can see it is also tracking, keeping information of the movement by this track line. So at this point you can see for each detected object, this is the centroid, this is the center point of the object, and it keeps through this persist equals to true, what I have shown you, because we want it to have the frame-wise information of tracking. This is what it does. It helps in keeping the information of that particular detected object based on the movement using the center point, and it also tells you that towards which direction the person is moving. So it's like this is the centroid, and from here to here it is moving. So person is moving from that point, this point to that point, and here you can see this point is here. So person is moving towards this direction. So basically it tells you two things: the movement for information and the direction towards which the person is moving. So I'm gonna, and you can see here, let me increase it a bit. Yeah, it is telling you the total count. So like for each class, so it's like right now 22 persons, 20 person, one handbag. So I haven't set any criteria for like I want only the class name of person. So it's like any of for all the objects what is present in the video, it is detecting it, on which the model is pre-trained. So it is telling you the complete count, right? And but on the basis of the region, we are reading it and showing it how many objects are coming inside the video, inside that region, and going outside that region. I've also performed this on different, like right now I have shown you how it is showing on the video of the video of person, but I also performed it on a video of car. So I'll show you how it is showing. So this is the video of the car. So it is counting it, and if similarly if you just want to see the movement, it is not counting it, it is just showing the movement. So through this movement information you can analyze on which direction and on which, at what in which position and the car is moving. Yeah, so similarly you can see all other outputs of the person. So the one I have showed you, it is this. It consists of all tracking information, movement information, and the counting, right? And if you want to see just the movement information, so it is through this, you can see. And if you want to see just object tracking, no movement and no counting, but tracking does the counting. So you can see, for each track ID, it is specifying different numbers and of course and different colors. So I have 3 types of code written, and the one I have shown you, it's for the object counting. Then this one is for object tracking and movement, and another one for tracking. So probably if you want to know more about how to just do only the movement information or the along with the tracking, and if you want to know about how to just do the tracking and not the counting and movement information, so it's like changing little bit things in the code, but we can achieve it and manipulate it as per our requirement. So I hope this video information is useful to you, and you are able to now understand how to use this predefined libraries of Ultralytics and run this counting on your own use cases and on your own videos. If you have any doubt, please feel free to reach out to me and comment below. And if this video is helpful to you, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.